silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tease. Moving slow like honey bees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow.
Okay, I should have audio. If I have audio and you're watching, please let me know in chat. I have an echo. So that was kind of strange. Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Tuesday, September 16th. I still have audio and I muted the audio. Oh, this is going to be just great. So, welcome into another early morning live stream. Yes, Jeff, I am kind of trying to do something for the next couple of days. And I apologize right now. I have to look at OBS because I can't do what I needed to do until I get this up and running. And now that I have this up and running, I can do what I want to do. Which was not that. I wanted to, well, shoot. I'm going to do this. Hopefully that stays on that scene of the ocean going out. I want to pop out my chat. Apparently I did pop out my chat. So, all right, let's go. Hey. All right. Now I think we're good to go. We're about to find out. So right now you're looking at my portable OBS, and you can tell that this is my portable OBS because right up here it says portable OBS. Now I'm experimenting with this little program that I forgot that I had, and I just want to see how it's going to go. Took me a few minutes to figure it out. So what I want to do this morning is, I know a couple people that are struggling with OBS, and I've played around with it and tinkered around with it, and I know what I can do. Hello, Chris. Chris Garrett says, hello, Ken. Good morning, Chris. I gotta do that first. I'm trying to make something work here that just won't work. That's the drawback to what I'm trying to do and what I want to do. I got to figure this new setup out. Quite honestly, this new setup, I'm not monitoring my stream except on the studio and OBS. And OBS is like this big, and it's 6 feet away, so I can't really, actually it's about 5 feet away, and I can't see it. I need to get chat into here. Once I get chat into here, I'll be good to go. Now here in just a minute, you're going to see what I just said. Well, I think you saw it. I think it did go out. I think. let's get the show on the road. Um, let's turn this off, completely off, except for the camera. We'll leave the camera on. And no, you know what? You are not seeing what I thought you would see. And that's fine. Let's go look at chat. Chris says, I'm about to make lunch. I just finished breakfast about an hour ago. I've been up since 7 o'clock this morning. This is 2 days in a row. I've been awake at 7 o'clock this morning. I'm not using Zoom for my camera. I'm using my camera. I'm kind of working on that as well. So what I wanted to do today is I wanted to explain OBS. And I'm going to see something here. So if I come over here and I go O B S is that going to go out across YouTube? And I have no... Yeah, Chris, I realize you were the only one here, and that's fine. I honestly was surprised yesterday that it did as well as it did. This is basically for me to run a test for the next 2 weeks and to achieve a goal I have for the next 2 weeks. And in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to announce that goal. And some people are going to go, It's being done for a purpose. So OBS 101 showed up over here. That's good. That's kind of what I wanted. So let's get rid of that. It's gone. What is OBS? Well, OBS is Open Broadcaster Software, as it says right there. Now I got this cute little thing right here that I can use, and I've just got to remember how to use it. And I've got to get it to work properly. But Open Software Broadcaster. Just go to your web browser and type in OBS and hit enter. And as a general rule, it'll come up and it's the first thing and it's good to go. So you want to click on this link. If I click on it, it's going to have a little blue dot. So we're going to close this and we're going to click on this. And the next thing you do, depending on your operating system, you either want to click on Windows or Mac or Linux. Now there's another way I can do this. I think I can actually click right here and then I can do this, just like that. I haven't used this in a while. It's probably been every bit of 2 years easily since I've used it. It's a good program. It's a little clanky at times, but it's a good program. So we're going to close that and continue on. So hit the download button, it'll download it, and you install it on your PC and you go to work. Chris Garrett, Max is in the background. Sorry, I don't have... Yeah. And again, I apologize because I have to figure out how to get my text over here where I want it. Now, if I bring the text over... Yeah, that's what I thought. See, if I bring text over where I can see it, then it actually shows up on the live stream, and I really don't want that right yet. So let's do some basic OBS stuff here. OBS is used so you can broadcast. You have to have a scene, and again, I'm going to bring up my little gizmo here. You have to have a scene. Oh, look, my little gizmo's not working, so let's try... Nope, that's not working. Did my little gizmo decide not to work? Oh, that'd be funny. You have to have a scene. Right here. And you have to have a source. Right here. And then all of this stuff right here, we'll get into later. It's needed, but there's not a lot of emphasis need to be put on that, especially for now, for basics, this one right here. So how do you do this? The first thing you do is you need a scene. We're going to pretend like these scenes are not here. We're going to click on the add button and we're going to add a scene. And this is going to be 101 OBS part 2. And we need a source. We're going to either right click in here and add source, or go down and hit the plus sign and add source. Since I've already right clicked, first thing we want to add is we want to add a whatever you feel like, but I'm going to add a camera, and we're just going to go say add existing, and I think it's camera number 1, and it is not camera number 1. So we're going to go to properties and we're going to activate it. That's not it. That's a camera I have unplugged, so we're going to get rid of that. Get rid of it by clicking on there and hopefully finding the trash can. I got a bottle of water in my way. And then, do you want to delete it? Yes, we do. So let's just do it this way. Add a source, capture, use existing, try camera number 2. And I don't think that worked either. We'll activate it. That did not work either, so we'll get rid of that one. Well, because I don't want to take all day doing this, we're going to hit this plus. We're going to add a video capture. We're just going to make it number 3. And go to the device, and I know it's my 922. I'm going to hit OK. And then I want to get it to where I can see the doggone thing, so I'm going to stretch it to the screen, and that's not it. This is interesting. I know this camera works. I just tested it a while ago and it worked just fine. And I can actually prove that by coming over here to this scene. There's the camera. Camera works. I'm not sure why it's not coming through over there. Short Chick Chin. Good morning, Short Chick Chin. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here on this morning. I'm just rambling on about OBS and how I make it work. Thank you, Chris, for interacting with Short Chick Chin. I appreciate that. So, I'm not 100% sure why this is doing that. It really doesn't tell me which one it is, but it should. I ought to be able to just use it to begin with. So we're going to turn that off for now. We're going to go back to OBS Part 2, and we're going to add the camera, and I don't know. I only got 4 to choose from. Let's try this one. There. Hey, I found it. Now that you have your camera, so everything, as you will see, anytime you put a source in, the source always goes to the upper left-hand corner, and then you can move it where you want. You can put it anywhere you want in this little box right here. You can also grab a corner and resize it. You can also press the Alt key, catch one of these here, and the bar turns green, and you can crop it down. Then when you grab a corner, since it's cropped, it does this. Basically the same thing, it's just easier to manipulate sometimes. So we'll put it down there in that corner for now. So depending on what you want to do, depending on what you want to live stream, you can put a variety of sources in here. You've got audio input, I never use it. Audio output, I never use it. The browser I use. So we're going to add a browser. And we're going to call this browser number, no, actually we're going to call it Ken's Livestream, because I'm pretty sure that one's active. We're going to hit Ken's Livestream, and yep, that's active. This is actually William Dawson's Livestream that's probably currently live right now. Well, it's not. It actually is not, and I know that because he changed it up. Again, You can bring us down here, press Alt. This is where this comes in handy. You press Alt, and if you look right here, you have all this stuff right in here. You have all this stuff. This is part of the stream, but we want to get rid of it. You have all this stuff right in here. Well, that looks kind of gaudy to me. So let's get rid of it. We're going to get rid of that by Alt and doing that. You're just cropping it down and you're making it look better. That's all you're doing. Let's see here. Love Traveling Music. Hello, Loves Traveling Music. Haven't seen you in a couple days, and there are ads. I have no idea. I am trying an experiment on something I saw the other day, and I want to see if it is indeed true or not. Now, this is frustrating. I cannot, for some reason, and it's my mouse and my keyboard. They're not cooperating, so we're going to start this all over again. We'll put the transform back to the way it was by resetting the transform, and then we're going to press the Alt key, and we're going to crop this down just a little bit. We're going to get rid of the background noise, so to speak. Much better. Now we're going to right click and go to transform. We're going to stretch it to fit the screen. Cool. Now we have a background. Now we have something in there doing that. But where did I go? You know, this is all based on order right here. Whatever is the top source is going to be what's displayed. Now you can turn that top source off like that, but then it's gone away. Turn it back on and it comes on. So to get, you have to kind of look at it as layering, putting things in layers. We're going to move this underneath this. That makes the camera on top in the foreground and the live stream in the background. If we turn this off, it goes away. And I'm going to see if I can do some channel maintenance from here. And I apologize. I need to do this. I need to run this test that I'm running because I want to check something out. Now, you see the red lines around here that are indicating what box is active. That's a good thing, but a bad thing. So you just off-click somewhere and it goes away. I have Bill's permission to use his his live stream, so we're good there. Love music, love travel music. If you could put a comment in, I need to make sure the little change I just made works. BH Ringer in the house. Good morning, BH. Good to see you, my friend. And I apologize. I have got this thing all messed up and rearranged and everything else. I'm using my camera, not Zoom. Zoom is active. You want to join Zoom. We're good to go. And I'm basically, I know a couple people that struggle with OBS, okay? And what I mean by that is they have one scene or two scenes or three scenes. They game. They do a running, looping live stream and a couple of other things. And it just takes practice. It takes getting in here, messing with it, and learning it, and you can do it. For example, I know one guy that he will take this and then he will, well, I'm just going to do it this way. I'm going to reset this transform to where it used to be. He'll grab a corner and he'll make it as big as he wants it to be. And you can make this thing full screen if you want. And then he'll grab an edge. And then he'll grab another edge. And you see when you do this, it moves the whole box. And he'll grab another edge. and it looks like that. And that's fine. It's his channel, his rules, his ball, his park, his game. If that's what you want, that's what you want. Off click to make the red lines go away. I do got to work on a way to get chat back in here a little bit easier for me to see. So, strictly for me, the way I like to do this, I'm going to reset the transform again. Right click, transform, reset. Hover over a middle dot, hold the Alt key down, crop it just a little bit. You don't have to. It's personal preference, whatever you feel you want it to do. Now you can move this, you can resize this, and it'll resize as one just like before. Put it where you want. Most creators always have theirs down there. Off click to make the red box go away, and you're good to go. So, basic. If you're going to do a game, I don't have any games on my system. Well, I do, but it's not your Fortnite and your Destiny and your Apex and all that other stuff. It's a card game that I like to play. But you can put it in here. If you come in here and right click, and you add a source. Let's go with the text. We're going to put a new text in, and I'm going to delete all this afterwards. You have all the functionalities of most text programs. You can change your font. Let's go with Asylum. I have no idea what that looks like. And you hit OK. And you put in there Tuesday, 9/16. Oh, cool. Check that out. Hey, let's go with that. 25. Actually, I put in 55 and you don't know it. I mean, I did. You can see it down there in the box, but it's not showing up. Now, why is that? Is that because my num lock key is off? Apparently not. Interesting. Num lock key was actually on. There we go. Dash. Well, it's showing there, but it's not showing up there. It's showing up down here, but it's not showing up there. That's kind of mind-boggling to me. Let's try this. 9 dash. It's still not showing up there. Okay. That means this won't work. Now, you'll notice this is all left edge, and this is just from days and years and moments of getting up there and going, that looks absolutely horrible. So I'm going to put my cursor right there, and I'm going to center the word Tuesday, which probably should be about right there. Okay, we're good. Well, we're not good because I can't put the doggone number in there. So we'll just put in there 16th. Cares about the year. We're going to hit OK. All right. Well, I don't like that. I can't read it because it's on a bright background and it's white and it just doesn't blend. So go right here on this bar, and again, my neat little tool I found right here. I get to draw very unprofessionally, which I can't do. So we want to select the color. I got to turn that off, select the color. Now you can select the color. You can select the color by going to the color over here. But you'll see here, while it changes here, it doesn't change in the color itself. In the editing program that I use, Davinci Resolve, you can see the changes instant. When you click it in here, it changes in here. The other way you can change is you can take your mouse, left click, and move your mouse around and do it this way. So I'm going to hit OK. And now we have the color change. All pretty basic. You can also, later down the road, not 101, clearly 102, you can put a filter, you can add a filter, you can put a scroll, you can say OK, you can have it scrolling horizontally, you can have it going left to right, right to left, or you can have it going up You can have it going down. No big secret on how that works actually. And I have trouble. There we go. I got lucky. But I don't want this, so I'm going to delete it because that's not what we're here to do today. Off click to get rid of the red box. Let me take a gander at chat and see where we're at. Exclamation me. I'm not sure any of that's going to work right now. And I'm struggling with the Nightbot, and there's things on it I want to do, and there's things on it apparently I can't do because of that. Now, the chat, the text message, that was just an example of what you can do. I'm going to delete it by highlighting it, hitting the trash can, it comes up and you get rid of it. So what if we don't want a browser playing? What if we want a image playing? Just a plain old image. Well, you come in here and as you can see, I've got some images already. So I'm gonna grab a background. I don't know what it is, and we'll just hit background 2 and we'll hit OK. And there we go. Well, that looks absolutely horrible, terrible. It's a PNG. You got gray stripes on there. I mean, you would think I've been doing this 2 or 3 days. So I'm gonna highlight it. Now I know it's a PNG. Well, no, I do know it's a PNG, but there, still gonna do that because it's a PNG. No matter where I put this. Now, if I start this back up, that's going to take precedence. So I'm going to highlight on it. We're going to clean it up a lot. We're going to change the transform by resetting the transform. That's the original deal there. That's the real deal right there. Oh my goodness. Nightbot's chatting away, so I'm not going to mess with bringing that down yet. I'm just going to have it fit into here, and then I'm going to have it fit into let's right click and center it to the screen and see if that works. That's too big. Right click, stretch to screen. There we go. That's the easiest way to do it. Now you got all your things, you can crop it or whatever. So now we have an image. All right. You can do many things with this. I've said this from day one, and I'll say it until the day I can't say it again. It's all up to your imagination. BH Ringer drops us a YouTube link over here. Thank you, BH. Let's go see what that's all about. Actually, I can't do that from here. How am I going to do that? Ghetto in the house. Hello, Ghetto. What else can we add? You can add a media source if you want to have a little video playing somewhere. Click on that. This is background music. I'm going to add the background music. We'll hit OK. As soon as we do that, you'll notice in the mixer, the background music starts playing. I will mute my microphone, and I will go over to the studio to see if the audio is going out. And it's not, but my microphone still is. Which is just troubling because why I get frustrated. It's the Yeti. But when it's muted right here, it should not go out. I'm not hearing that audio play, even though it shows that it's playing. I'm wondering if that's going to create an echo. Go over here and check our sources. It's a local file, and it's a MOV, MOUSE. Should be playing music. If you're hearing music, let me know. I'm not hearing it. I've got my audio for the studio on. I hear my voice. I know audio is working, sort of, kind of. Frustrating. You gotta love it when a plan comes together. Now, if I were to show you my main OBS, this has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 streams in it. Now it's got 5. Like that never happened. Now this is going to mirror, or it should mirror. I wonder if this is still active. No. Interesting enough, when I started to stream, this was active and playing for some reason. But as you can see now, this is my main OBS, and I have 45. Well, actually, it's 44. Oh, might have scenes. Scenes. I have 45 scenes. Oops, that was horrible. Let's try that again. Let's do it with this one. I kind of like this one. There's my scenes. There's my sources. As you can see, these still remain the same, and the controls remain the same. This is a cool little function I'm going to get better at using as time goes on. Alright, let me go over here. Let's go look at chat. See, I have my chat popped out so I can see it. Let's go look and catch up with chat. Ghetto Fortnite was the last one I seen in there, and I thought I saw where, yeah, BH Ringer put a link in right here. That looks like I'm caught up. I do appreciate you guys having interaction in the chat. Now, I'm going to mute myself. I know it's still going out, but I don't need to hear it. I know it's working. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this, and that takes you to BH Ringer. Good job. Got some stuff in there I need to go get caught up on. Look at that later. Normally I would see this over on my 43-inch monitor, and it's not a big deal because I'm experimenting with not watching my own streams based off yesterday's research. It may or may not hurt me. I don't know. I don't think I even have a camera displaying right now, do I? I do not. Oh my goodness. Well, let's see if we can get a camera somewhere. Maybe a camera works in here. I might as well explain that while I'm here. Let's go camera, activate. That's not it. Deactivate, camera, activate. That's not it. Oh, I just love it when this works. Go this one. I'll turn the camera on. I know that one will work because I got the little box around it. I was playing with that earlier. So, you saw up there on that last scene something that said VOD camera. If we come back over to here, video camera. It's a browser. So if we come over here to the browser and we try to refresh it, we don't get anything going on. If we go to interact, we don't get anything coming on. It says interacting with video cam. We go to properties, we'll see that this is supposed to be video.ninja. I'm not sure why it's not working. But to get a browser source, you just basically grab it, the URL, plug it in here, and hit OK. Now I'm going to go see what this is supposed to be, because I have no idea. And I'm not going to do it live and on air. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's nothing that's offensive or anything like that. But I'm curious as to why it's not working. And you know what? It's not working. It's a dead link. So let's go demonstrate how a browser works. We're going to get our good friend out of Canada. We're going to replace this. Control V. Paste it right in there. And we'll turn it on and let's see what happens. There we go. And as I was explaining earlier, this is where you want to clean things up a little bit. Now, if I were to go over here and actually click on one of his links right here, can't do it here, but I can do it here. And I'll click on this one. You will see nothing happens. It's playing, but nothing happens. So that's because the source did not change. The source will always be there. So bear that in mind. Now I know that one of these I've got, well, I thought I had it. I've got the ocean playing in the background. Maybe I have changed that. I may have deleted it earlier. I deleted about 5 scenes earlier today. And this is just something I was throwing together to demonstrate a couple things. Alien in the background behind the text, but in the foreground of the background. I don't think it's in here. The virtual camera, I don't know where it's supposed to be going to. Oh, it's going to OBS. And it actually is active. So why is it not showing anything? Wow, I've seriously been rambling on almost an hour. So let's come over here to the virtual camera and let's turn that off. Go to the virtual camera, go settings. Now that should be showing. I wonder if I can do this. I cannot. I was hoping I could put this over to it's going to be what's in this OBS, what's available as a scene. So let's go with, I think OBS 101 might be running. We'll see. Now when we turn it on, there you go. Virtual camera is showing this scene, what's playing there. You can change the scene, it goes away. Stop the virtual camera, restart the virtual camera, and why did that? I'm just having fun today. There's Bill, and here I am. Let's add a camera source. Let's see if I can get one thing to work right today. Video capture device. I'm gonna add it. Hit OK. That's me. Not what I want. So we're gonna get rid of this one. Try it again. Actually, I want to go find it because I'm frustrated on why that happened. I want the browser source. But that's not what I want. That's BH Ringer. I want the virtual cam. Start it. There we go. And if you want to change it, I think you can change it while it's active. I think, I'm not 100% sure. Yep, you can change it while it's active. And then, is this that? Nope, that's not that. So if we go to this, then we can make it, everything is adjustable. Everything. And you can put whatever you want on here. Just remember, it's add source, whatever you want it to be. Image slideshow you can do, kind of fun. You can play around with this, and I'll tell you the guy that I need to promote the next time I want to do this, and that's OneFish26. He is what I would consider an expert at OBS, way beyond me. Way, way, way beyond me. Display capture is very simple. You just put the display capture, and then you go find one that's up and running. You hit OK. And this is the current one that's running, so we don't want that. You can change the source right here. Go right there. That's my OBS. And you can go right here. That's Zoom. It currently has 3 people in it. Bill, myself, and Darren are in it. I don't think you can go to a capture card though. Yeah, I cannot, unfortunately. Now what I can do, I think, and I'm going to wrap this up with this. I'm going to go a new scene, and we're going to call this Davinci. Personal joke. We're going to go to the sources. We're going to add a source, and we're going to add a capture device, and we're going to call this 43 TV. I'm going to hit OK, and we're going to go find it. It should be my capture card right there. I'm going to deactivate it, reactivate it. Should have came on. It did not. Why didn't it come on? And I know it didn't come on because nothing's showing. What is going on? Does that mean because it's active elsewhere? And I know it's active elsewhere. I know that for a fact. It's actually active over here. And I'm checking right now over here. And the reason I know that's active is because that's my That's what's currently on Davinci. This is how I made my thumbnail for this. I'm going to change it up a little bit. I had problems right here. It actually says September 15th. When I did the AI, I put the date in there, and I'm going to have to go, when I redo it, I'm going to have to go September space and then the date. This guy and this laptop and KSL is what, in the background, that's what the original AI was. I added this guy, and this guy's the same guy. I just duplicated him and put him down there to make him look like he's kind of in the laptop. So I'm going to wrap it up. It's been about an hour. It's good to know that it works here. I don't understand why it didn't work there, but you know what? We're going to try something here. We're going to go over here. We're going to turn it, we're just going to turn it off here. And then I'm going to deactivate it here, reactivate it here, and it comes on. Now we're going to center it to the screen to see if it's going to work or not. Ah, it's still not working. How frustrating. No, that one ain't gonna work. That's the current one I'm using. Of course this isn't going to work. So let's go find... It's going great. Going very good. Yeah, no cameras. Actually, I'm going to get a camera to work. We're going to go into properties. We're going to find a camera. We're going to activate the camera. And of course it's not going to work because I want it to work. Good Lord. Camera works. I don't know why it wouldn't work anywhere else. So I want to thank everyone that's been here. Ghetto, no. No. No, Ghetto. Just no. Just no, Ghetto. No. Ghetto's trying. Ghetto's actually gotten into OBS and did the right thing and did the wrong thing at the same time. But my hat goes off to Ghetto because at least he's trying to learn what to do. And then when he gets in a jam and throws it out the window, then he gets a hold of either me or Sam or Bill or somebody, and we help him out. So look for another live stream again tomorrow. There will be another nightly stream tonight at 10 o'clock, and the Zoom homies will be there. I don't know what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. I actually have an idea what I am going to talk about tomorrow. I'm going to show you how to download your Google Photos, both the most convoluted, slowest way in the world way that I know of, and to do a mass download, which has its issues as well, but it can be done. But if there's a setting that I'm missing, which I'm pretty sure there's not because we looked at it last night, then a lot of us missed it. Probably between 9 and 10 o'clock. I'm kind of liking this change that I'm trying to go through to where I get up at a decent hour. Right now, I seem to wake up every morning at 7. No alarms. I just wake up at 7. I lay there and toss and turn for 10, 15 minutes, and I say, well, can't sleep, might as well get up. And then cook breakfast, make coffee, take my medications, come in here and check my emails, check my statistics, check my analytics, decide what I'm going to stream on, at least until the end of the month, and then throw something together. And this was just thrown together. And I know that, and I'm aware of that. I don't know that this is helpful to anyone. It's helpful for me. I'm learning things. I'm teaching myself things. So I guess in that respect, that's pretty good. Now you should be able to click on the source and then, whoa, you get to see my ugly mug, my empty fish tank right here with my treasure box, if you will. Screen is black. I see that. Why is the screen black? Thank you, Sam. By the way, Sam, I just gave a shout out to you and your OBS stuff. You guys are not seeing my image for some reason. What in the Sam Hale is going on here? All right, hang on. I'll figure this out. Oh. Because I'm doing this from here. There you go. Now you get to see my ugly mug.
Silk and satin and feel the night.
Ooh, yeah.
Glitter falling,
treasure
golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tease. Moving slow like honey
I'm actually doing
bees.
this on my
Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Feel the rhythm, let it flow, flow.
Main OBS showing this screen, this live stream. This little program that I'm using It's supposed to be able to let you do a lot of things. However, I can only get it to do certain things right now, and I'm sure I'll figure it out. You can do that. You can do this. You can do that. You can change the color. What if you wanted this to be a different color? Well, I say you can change the color, but apparently you can't change the color. Or if you can change the color, I'm not seeing the color change. Pretty cool. So I want to thank everybody. There will be a live stream tomorrow. I do know what I'm going to do tomorrow. It's going to be all about Google Photos, and when your drive gets full, how to get rid of them, what to do, yada, yada, yada. Make sure to watch Ken Style Live tonight with the Zoom homies at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard or Eastern Daylight Time. Thank you for watching. Working on this camera. It's a work in progress. Bye for now. Where's the daggone camera at? Wonder if the Stream Deck will work. Put a 1 in chat if you think the Stream Deck will work. Long Dog. Stream Deck should have worked. The Stream Deck does work. The Stream Deck is actually working. There is a Stream Deck. I keep forgetting. This is my main OBS, which is what I stream with. And Stream Deck is connected to the hip bone. Why is that playing again? Oh my God.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light.